Hi there. Thank you for joining our series on academic writing, the style used to publish your research. Today's topic, video 14, explores avoiding weak sentences to make your writing less awkward and more readable. Let's look at 3 examples. 1. The patients, however, endeavored to comply with treatment. In this example, the word however disrupts the smooth flow of words. Your new sentence, however, the patients endeavored to comply with treatment. 2. There are numerous guidelines available. Whenever possible, avoid using there is, there are, there was, there were, and it is. This is the verb to be, the weakest verb in any language. Your new sentence, numerous guidelines are available. 3. If they remained on duty after official hours, nurses were allowed to get overtime. Often, when can replace the word if. Your new sentence, nurses earned overtime when they remained on duty after official hours. Now you can practice at your own pace. Pause the tape to identify weak structures in the example sentences and make your revisions. Once you have completed the 10 exercises, replay the tape to check your answers. Have fun. Thank you for rejoining our academic writing video 14, a review of avoiding weak sentences. Please check your answers. 1. Not only did negative complaints decrease, but also positive feedback increased. This not only but also phrasing is often overused, and complaints are always negative. A possible new sentence. Negative feedback decreased, while positive feedback increased. 2. Due to the influence of language, therefore, logic can be considered cultural. Let your sentences flow smoothly. Try this. Logic can be considered cultural due to the influence of language. 3. There were some limitations in our study. Remember, avoid using there are, there were. A possible new sentence? Our study encountered a few limitations. 4. If we then considered Western writing in the West to be direct, may we consider Oriental writing to be indirect? I think this long and windy construction might be okay in a speech, but not in academic writing. Try this. Kaplan, 1966, felt Western writing was more direct and Asian writing more indirect. 5. Results were compared between pre- and post-tests. Here you can reverse the word order to tighten your writing. Example. Pre- and post-test results were compared. 6. Be sure to indicate what gender you wish to be identified as your preferred gender. Try this. Avoid long and winding constructions and avoid talking down to the reader. What gender do you identify as? 7. Subjects were randomized and accordingly assigned to one of the 2 groups. Accordingly is a bit outdated, I think. Try, subjects were randomized and assigned to one of the 2 groups. 8. We were really delighted to submit our paper to your esteemed journal and respectfully request you to please review our assessment of changes in the climate of the Gulf region of Thailand at your kind convenience. It sounds a little bit wordy, doesn't it? The editor is not interested in your feelings of delight or reading your run-on sentences. Try this. Kindly accept our paper describing climate change in the Thai Gulf region for review. 9. In my opinion, readers should be expected to draw their own conclusion. You can eliminate "in my opinion." We know it's your opinion because you wrote it. And overused and unnecessary phrases should be eliminated. How about this? Readers should be expected to draw their own conclusions. And finally, servicing the equipment on a regular basis is something the staff and I have agreed to. You can eliminate "is something." Some writers, not all, also avoid ending sentences with a preposition. Try this. The staff and I agree equipment will be serviced every Friday at 3 p.m. Welcome back. So, how well did you do? Would you like more practice? Feel free to submit requests for clarification, additional practice, or other academic writing topics that you'd like to see at phinter@mydon.ac.th. Hearing your feedback would be great. Thank you for joining and hope to hear from you soon.